Today we're at Honeybee Park. Gonna check out the trail. Today we're walking the trail at Honeybee Park in Oro Valley, and it's a loop trail. Oro Valley is an area just northwest of Tucson in Arizona. Not very far from Tucson. Looks like there's multiple choices here to hike. This is really neat looking here. Some really cool rock formations. Oh, and then here's the old dam that I had read about. And it looks like you hike right through the dam. Very unsteady footing. It's very sandy right here. Could easily slip. Just to get an idea of how the ground is here. It's all like that, so when you're going down a hill like that, it can be tough. But wow, look at this. This is unexpected. And then you go right through the tunnel here. Which is inside the dam. I would imagine this was carved out for this hike. And then look at this canyon that you kind of come down into. Look at that. That's amazing. It's a perfect day today too, because it's just a small amount of cloud overcast. You can see those clouds up there. So the sun is not real bright. Of course, it is in November, which is a great time of year to be hiking in Arizona. But this is really beautiful in here, and I didn't actually expect it. And I'm assuming this is the hike. It's actually within a wash, so you wouldn't want to come in here when it's raining or possibility of rain. But wow, the walls here are just beautiful. They're not huge, but they're cliffs on all sides. Definitely recommended it, and I would say I'm probably only 2/10 of a mile in here, and I'm already seeing this. This is quite the sight. Hiking in sand is not the easiest thing to do. It can really get tiring on your feet, your calves. Look at that. Look at that view right there. Look at that view. Doesn't get a whole lot better than that. It's so quiet and peaceful here too. The cliff next to the wash here. Keep the noise from the road down. And you can slightly hear traffic on the street, but it's a pretty good distance away. Look at the rock formations around here. The canyon walls on the sides of the wash open up, and you get this. And then here you actually pick up the trail again, which I wasn't sure if there was a trail here anymore, or if it was just the wash. So it's 1.25 miles to complete the loop trail from where I'm at. It's a little after 4, so probably got about an hour and a half, so it shouldn't be an issue. And so here the terrain gets a little steeper. People think of the desert as being flat, but most of the hikes that you'll take around at least the southern part of the state contain terrain like this. So you got a little bit of climbing here and there. Part of the trail is getting a little bit better. Not as steep of a climb, and it's switchbacks, so it helps with that. This is nice. Now we're on a descent. Well, slight descent. Fairly flat. There are some areas that are Let's slow down just a bit. Yeah, this is a nice trail right here. Gentleman I just talked to heading the other way on the trail told me this is the best way to go. A little more scenic. So I'm taking this way rather than, I believe, what is a little shorter trail but takes you back into the wash where you have to hike in the sand again. So as far as difficulty, it's not very difficult, but as far as difficulty, I would say it's probably about a wash. You know, it's probably even. But this is different than the other part of the trail. So we're actually in a neighborhood. It's called Rancho Vistoso. So there are houses all around, but they're spread out. Well, they're actually not that spread out from each other, but the areas where the homes are spread out. So you might have 30, 40 homes in one spot and then have a little bit of space, and then have 50 or 60 in another spot. So there's area in between for hiking. So this is where he told me to go left at this trail marker. And then, because you can see, I see why he told me that now, because there's a trail that goes to the right. He said make a left here. I'm just gonna stay left, which I'm doing. And then at the next trail marker, which is in a few minutes, you go right. So that's what I'm gonna do. It's always nice to ask for a little bit of extra information from somebody who seems like they know the trail. Maybe they live in the neighborhood and they walk it a lot. The sky is beautiful today. Look at that shot of the mountains over there. All the way across. Very picturesque. Kind of does the work for you when you're doing a video like this. And here's the next trail marker. So at this marker, I was told to stay to the right. So I'm going to stay to the right. One thing for sure, Arizona has a lot of beautiful trails, great outdoor spaces, different terrain than most of the rest of the country. And if you want to check out some cool desert hikes, I recommend coming to southern Arizona between October and February. Probably the best months to hike in southern Arizona, central Arizona. It's really nice how the trees come over the top of the trail here. And I imagine when it's hot out and the sun is very strong, it'll give you a lot of shade. But we don't need that today. You're entering an environmentally sensitive area. Don't leave trash, touch or deface petroglyphs. Graffiti is prohibited. And clean up after yourself and your animals. Cleaning up after yourself and your animals, that should be a given every time. Really looking for these petroglyphs. Finding things that look like they could be kind of washed away or eroded things, like that little marking there. I'm not really seeing anything that stands out as a definite petroglyph. Look at this rock. This is the closest thing that I've found to a petroglyph so far. But somebody obviously left that. And they left it next to this sign. It's kind of funny. And that, as they say, is that. Hey, thanks for joining us here at Fit for Expedition and at fitforexpedition.com. We have a website, that's the name. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you like the channel and you like to subscribe, maybe you're new here, you haven't seen any of our videos before, but you liked it, hit the subscribe button. Also, if you want to get notifications of new videos as they come up, just ring that little bell. This is a 1 pound, little 1 pound dumbbell. Hey, and also share this with your friends if you think they'd like it. And once again, thanks for joining us at Fit for Expedition.